Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What did the Declaration of Independence do? announced our independence from Great Britain. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Who vetoes bills? The President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was the first president? George Washington. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law.